Nicola Arch, the branch manager at Chalford Hill Post Office in Stroud, Gloucestershire, having been accused of stealing £24,000, had been acquitted by a jury in April 2012, having blamed Horizon for the alleged shortfalls at her branch, don't you?
I didn't know that information.
You know now?
I know now, yes.
You know now that Maureen McKelvey, the sub-postmistress at Clannabogan in Omagh, accused of stealing £30,000, had been acquitted by a jury, having blamed Horizon for the cause of losses of money of which she was accused of stealing. You know that now?
I know that now.
You know now that Susan Palmer, the sub-postmistress at Grange Post Office in Rayleigh, had been acquitted by a jury in January 2007, Mrs. Palmer having blamed Horizon at trial for the losses said to have been attributable to her. Why were you telling these parliamentarians that every prosecution involving the Horizon system had been successful and had found in favour of the Post Office?
I fully accept now that the Post Office, excuse me, the Post Office knew that. I completely accepted. Personally, I didn't know that, and I'm incredibly sorry that that happened to those people and to so many others.
You'd received a detailed briefing for the purposes of this meeting, hadn't you?
Yes, I had.
There had been successive drafts of a briefing pack prepared for you, and it was about 20 pages long, the briefing pack.
Yes, I can remember it.
Where does it say there that every case taken to prosecution that involves the Horizon system has been found in favour of the Post Office?
I'm not sure that it does it?
It doesn't.
No.
Where does it say there that there had not been a case investigated where the Horizon system had been found to be at fault?
I don't see it.
Where does it say there anything about temptation and sub-postmasters having their hands in the till, treating it like a retail business?
That, I remember, was discussed in the meeting.
Yes, where does it say it here?
If it isn't there, Mr. Beer, I'd take your
where does it say here that every keystroke is recorded?
I believe that was picked up by Leslie Sewell.
Yes, where does it say here?
If it isn't there, it isn't there.
No.
In the meeting,
Isn't the purpose of a briefing that it's gone through a process, that the right people have been involved in it? I mean, we've seen the back issues of this, the email exchanges between the relevant people, IT and legal, to get the key messages recorded right. Are you saying that you put this to one side and you freestyle in the meeting?
No, not at all. I would have used the briefing and I would have added in, as anybody does, I think, given a briefing, to further information that I thought was relevant. What I did want to see, because I can see Mrs. Hamilton sitting there, is that I did not realise at the time, when the details of her case were presented in this meeting, that the Post Office had more detail on the prosecution file than was shared with us at the time, and I'm very sorry about that.